Good evening. Here is the world news from BGI TV, Baba Nagede Imo TV. I am yours faithfully, Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the world news. Young man flaunting money on social media confesses that he is one of the unknown gunmen terrorizing Southeast. And from the major story, 2023 election may not be credible. Nigeria on the precipice, Olufalaye. Afenifere declares support for Peter Obi. Jailbreak, sack everyone linked to attack all service chiefs, PDP to Buhari. Gunmen assassinate ex-militant leader Ogede in Bayelsa. Gunmen kills 71-year-old woman, sells wrists, ankles. Funke Akinele drops ex-husband's name, Bello, from the entertainment story. And moving forward to foreign story, meet the Nigerian woman who wants to replace Boris Johnson as UK's Prime Minister. And to sports, Falcons will beat Cameroon again, Kanu. And second sports story, Ahmed Musa to politicians. How do you feel visiting your children abroad while ASU is on strike? Now the news in detail. Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation and presidential candidate Olufalaye has decried worsening insecurity across the country and expressed concern that the outcome of the 2023 election may not be acceptable and credible. Falaye, who spoke with newsmen in Akure, said the escalating waves of insecurity across the country might affect the conduct and result of the elections, stressing that the outcome may not be credible. I pray that terrorists will allow the election to take place. Some few days ago, they burnt down the INEC office somewhere in the southeast. They have been doing that for a long time, so we hope the election will even be possible. If elections take place at all, I hope the outcome will be acceptable and credible, because if during voting shootings take place, the outcome may not be credible. So all in all, I am hoping that we will be able to have elections that will be credible, and I'm praying that the Lord Almighty will intervene and pick a government that can lead Nigeria out of the crisis in which we are. Nigeria is tottering precariously on the edge of the precipice. The Yoruba social political organization Afenifere has declared open support for the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi ahead of the 2023 general elections. Pa Ayo Adebanjo, the leader of the group who disclosed these, said he has lost confidence in Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar, and the group will not support any of them. The 94-year-old Yoruba leader and elder condemned the common adage in Yoruba language that says either owns a good child or a person cannot have a child at home and decorate the bands of another child's. He said such adage should not be applied at this very dangerous moment the country is undergoing. Pa Ayo Adebanjo insists that Labour Party candidate Peter Obi can mend Nigeria. It is only Peter Obi that can rule independently without the influence of these criminals in the government. According to the leader, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the Jagaban, sold Buhari to over 200 million Nigerians, knowing fully well that Buhari wouldn't do nothing except completing the Fulani agenda. He said that Tinubu will only give continuity to Buhari's incompetence. Attending the guest at the conference meeting, Baba Ayo Adebanjo spoke of the Yoruba self-determination. He explained his position. He said he wouldn't support for against nor against. The Yoruba leader said he is concerned about the future of Nigeria in the hands of these wrong leaders. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, head of new media Anthony Ehilabo, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to sack every official linked to the recent attack on Kuje Correctional Center. Daily Post recalls that on July 6th, terrorists suspected to be Boko Haram fighters attacked the Medium Correctional Center in Abuja, killed at least 2 persons, while over 800 inmates were set free. No fewer than 62 Boko Haram and Islamic State's West African province ISWAP fighters escaped the prison during the attack. Some of the escaped terror suspects have, however, been recaptured from different places, including the Federal Capital Territory, Nasarawa, and Niger states. Speaking with Daily Post on the unfortunate incident, and he wondered why some persons allegedly linked to the attack have not been arrested. According to him, all the service chiefs should have been fired to pave the way for more capable ants that can crush the terrorists causing havoc across the country. Another corner of another dramatic story with a Nigerian showing himself on Instagram or probably on social media declaring being a member of the Gunmen. A young Nigerian man has confessed that he is one of the unknown gunmen terrorizing residents of the southeast. The man was caught fuller for flaunting words of cash on social media. He confessed to being part of the unknown gunmen who have been terrorizing the southeast region of Nigeria after he was arrested. The suspect in the video shared on social media is seen confessing to being one of those attacking some security checkpoints in Anambra State. Ogede, who until his demise was coordinator of operations, as gunmen in military fatigue have shot dead an ex-militant leader, Ondokakpo Ogede, in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. Ogede, who until his demise was coordinator of operations, Dallon Oil and Gas Servicing, was reportedly killed Sunday night at a hotel at the Okutukutu suburb of the state capital. Vanguard learned that the armed men abused their targets at their hotel where they posed as guests after lodging in. The deceased was said to have been shot as he made to enter into the hotel premises. He was confirmed dead at the Gloryland Hospital where he was rushed to. The body has been deposited at the morgue of the Federal Medical Center, Yenagoa. Spokesman of the Police State Command, SP Asinim Botwat, confirmed the development and called for calm, saying the matter is being investigated. Meanwhile, the management of Dallon Oil and Gas Limited has regrettably announced the death of its head of operations, Ogede. So another tragic story from Ogun State. Men of Ogun State's police command have arrested a 54-year-old man, Dauda Bello, for killing a 71-year-old woman, Mesesi Adisa, and selling her wrists and ankles to a suspected ritualist. The police public relations officer in the states, DSP Abimbola Oyeyemi, disclosed these in a statement on Tuesday. Oyeyemi said the suspect was arrested on Thursday following the sudden disappearance of the victim, who he said had left home since June 8, 2022 and did not return home. The PPRO said a relative of the victim had reported a case of a missing person at Sabo Ilupeju police station. He said the case was later transferred to the anti-kidnapping unit of the State Criminal Investigation Department, where technical and intelligence-based investigation was embarked on. In the course of the investigation, the SP Taiwo or Padiron-led team traced the last place visited by the victim to be the house of the suspect at Olodo area of Imala. The suspect was subsequently arrested and taken to custody for investigation. On interrogation, the suspect confessed to have known the victim for quite some time now and that they were both into the business of children trafficking. He confessed further that when he searched the woman's body, he discovered that the victim only had a sum of 22,200 naira with her, which he took with disappointment. In case you're just joining, you are watching the world news from BGI TV. From that story, we'll go straight to the entertainment story. Deputy governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Lagos State, Funke Akindele, has dropped the name of her former husband, Abdulrashid Bello, who is professionally popularly known as JJC Skills. Recall that the superstar actress and the Nigerian rapper producer recently ended their 6 years marriage after JJC Skills announced on his Instagram page that he and his wife had separated. The Kano-born record producer confirmed that Funke had asked him to leave her house and refused to speak with him. Until their marriage crashed, Funke was identified as Funke Akindele Bello. But in a 3-minute 15 seconds campaign video she posted on her Instagram handle on Tuesday, following her unveiling as running mate to the governorship candidate of the PDP, Olajide Adediran, the producer of the Jennifer series simply identified as Olufunke Akindele. JJC Skills earned recognition in Nigeria after the release of his single We Are Africans, an Afrobeat anthem. Meanwhile, Nigerians have been reacting to the nomination of Nollywood actress Funke Akindele as the running mate for the Lagos State governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Olajide Adediran.
Dear Lagosians, it's important to share with you my decision to venture into what I consider a much bigger facet of service to humanity. I am convinced it's best to hear directly from me. With my known career in the entertainment industry spanning over 25 years and the God-given grace to achieve quite remarkable success, I have had the privilege of access to work and engage with people from all walks and strata of life. Within this period, I've watched with great concern the plight of the less fortunate, especially in the youth category. And this drifted me towards my less popular but equally strong passion, which is to help, assist, and contribute to the growth of youths, women, and children. I was raised by a strict teacher father who retired as a school principal and a caring mother who is a medical doctor, to be hardworking and to have value for life. Therefore, dignity of labor and compassion for the needy became second nature to me and resulted in the birth of the Jennifer Foundation. With this, I've been able to reach out and help the youths by providing job opportunities and welfare to those in need. I am a Lagosian, born out of Ikorodu. So when the Lagos PDP gubernatorial candidate, Dr. Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran Jando, asked me to be his running mate as a deputy governor in the next year's gubernatorial election, I saw it as an opportunity to help liberate and improve the welfare of our people, particularly the deprived youth, women, and the girl child. My decision is not only to accept this huge responsibility, but also to work tirelessly and complement Jando's burning desire to see our dear state of Lagos live up to its full potential, with the people as immediate and direct beneficiaries. Over the years, a lot of young people have been ignored, victimized, maimed for daring to have a dream. So I use this opportunity to call out all well-meaning residents of Lagos, especially the youths. It's indeed time to use our numerical strength to our full advantage. It's time to take our rightful place in matters that concerns our lives and our future. It's time to rally ourselves and support our own. I am not unaware of the cost of this assignment to my vibrant career, which I must now necessarily put on hold. It's a huge personal sacrifice, but my resolve is that no sacrifice is too much for the actualization of the urgent mission to rescue our people and our dear state. I must express my deep appreciation both to our party leadership and our gubernatorial candidates for considering me worthy of such a great call to serve our people. It's a call that I take with reverence and utmost sense of responsibility. Indeed, we can achieve a Lagos that truly works for.
A British-Nigerian woman, Kemi Badenoch, has revealed plans to become the next Prime Minister of Britain. Badenoch has now declared her intention to succeed Boris Johnson as the next Conservative leader and British Prime Minister, according to the BBC. Badenoch, a former Equalities Minister, said she is in the race to seek a limited government and to tell the truth. On Wednesday, Badenoch resigned from government, citing Johnson's handling of the Chris Pincher scandal. In a joint statement with fellow ministers Alex Boggart, Neil O'Brien, Lee Rowley, and Julia Lopez. And 2 days later, on Friday, she made the announcement to replace former PM, making her the latest high-profile Conservative member of Parliament MP in the race after former Chancellor Rishi Sunak. Sources, however, disclosed to BBC that there was real disappointment with Sunak in Downing the streets. They accused Sunak of having a short memory, adding it was the Prime Minister who trusted him and gave him a top job when he was a junior minister. The Prime Minister backed him to the hilt. It's a shame it wasn't reciprocated. From that foreign story, we go straight to our sports story. Fresh from a 4-0 defeat of Burundi in their last group game at the ongoing Africa Women Cup of Nations, Super Falcons are promised to beat Cameroon in Thursday quarter-final clash in Casablanca. The Super Falcons arrived in Casablanca yesterday to begin preparations for Thursday's clash, which a win will guarantee the victor qualification for the FIFA Women's World Cup. According to Super Falcons media officer Oluchi Tobechi, the team is camped at Novotel Hotel, Mohammedia area of Casablanca. She disclosed that the team had their first training session, light workout, in the city last night. Looking forward to a successful outing against the old customers, Cameroon, Falcons 2-goal heroine against Burundi, Uche Nakano, said the team is primed for success in the quarter-final clash. She said the clash would be a repeat of 2016 final in which Nigeria defeated Cameroon 1-0 in Yaoundé to win its 8th title. The Falcons, then led by Florence Omagbemi, defeated South Africa 2-0 before beating Cameroon, with the winning goal coming through the Isaiah of Paranozie. And finally, the second sports story. Super Eagles star Ahmed Musa has tackled Nigerian politicians over the lingering strike by the Academic Staff Union of University ASU. Students of many government-owned universities have been away from the classroom since February when ASU commenced strike. All efforts to make the lecturers return to the classroom have not yielded meaningful results. On Monday, President Muhammadu Buhari asked ASU to stop keeping children at home, posting on his official Instagram account on Tuesday. Musa said it was a shame that political office holders flaunt the pictures of the children who schooled abroad while those in Nigeria. He wrote to our political office holders whose children school abroad, how do you feel visiting your children abroad, taking pictures in their schools and posting online while ASU is on strike in Nigeria? Like seriously, how does it feel? Musa's post comes after pictures of graduation of Governor Nyesom Wike's son from a UK university flooded the internet. Aside from Wike, 2 other governors attended the graduation. They are Governor Okezi Ikpeazu of Abia State and Seyi Makinde, his Oyo counterpart. That was the world news from BGI TV. But before we go, some major headlines we brought before you. Concerning insecurity, 2023 election may not be credible. Nigeria to the precipice. Olufalaye. Afenifere declares support for Peter Obi. Concerning the jailbreak at Kuje prison in Abuja, sack everyone linked to attack all service chiefs, PDP to Buhari. And to another silent story, which is coming, Gunmen kills 71-year-old woman, sells wristen ankles. And finally, on sports, Falcons will beat Cameroon again, says Kanu. We're wishing them the good luck when they fly out against Cameroon on Thursday. Thank you for watching. And before we go, possibly, we need to tell you concerning our social media handles on Instagram, Bagede Imo _22, and on Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On YouTube, Bagede Imo TV. I beg your pardon with the mix-up. For other placements of your goods and services, coverage of events and function, the phone number streaming on your screen is a direct line to call strictly for advert placement. I am Morire Rebila Lawa. Good evening.
Oh, na, na, na. If you want to know what's going on in city, or you want to listen to the latest news and gist, no stress, oh, just into BGI TV. BGI TV, you're one in a million.